be doing today is installing a super ATV flip-out windshield on Fluffy Bunny, the Razor ProR. Now we've got the windshield unpacked, and it came with plastic on both sides to protect it for shipping. There's our basic bracketry. These are the handles that hold it down, flip it up, or lock it in a semi-oak position, and rubber seals. Now, one thing I did is I went ahead and tried to clean all the surfaces that'll be hard to get back to when we install this windshield. So I'm getting into prep mode, and step one on the directions was to take this rubber channel and put it in warm water, heat it up, make it more pliable. So right now I got the fish cooker fired up. Let's see here. And we got some warm water. So we're gonna make sure that's good and pliable. Now the instructions did not call for it, but this rubber molding or rubber seal runs across all this curvature, and on the ones I've done in the past, they have a tendency as they get older and start to dry out is wanting to pop away. So what I'm going to do is get it good and pliable, get it formed, and I'm going to add a little bit of super black RTV to hold it in place. So as we go through, I'll shoot a few steps in case you want to add these. We've done it on a ProR, we've done it on others. It's pretty much the same. It does take some time, but some little details will help things go faster. So we'll be back with you as we move along. Alrighty, folks. This is the bulb that installs at the top of the windshield. There's going to be two different types of rubber molding that comes in the kit. One's on the bottom, it's smaller. This one's on the top. Now there's a metallic backing inside of here. These are those troublesome areas, and what I did after heating it up in warm water, which does make it a lot more malleable, I lifted this edge back. I put some black RTV in. Up here on the straight runs, it's really not necessary. The way it's designed, it grips pretty good, but this curvature here puts a lot of stress on it. So, all right, we have run this seal. Now you're gonna have to cut this. There is a metallic backing inside of here. So good sharp side cutters, and I took a small rubber mallet to bump this channel down. But first step, top bulb. Remember, warm water. Second step, we're gonna put that bottom seal. Then the third step is to loosely install these brackets right here. And I almost panicked because I love these infinite off-road lighted mirrors. And it's kind of a lot going on in this little area. So at first I was worried, but if you're running a mirror, there's plenty of gap, plenty of clearance everywhere. So you can maintain your mirrors and still put this Super ATV windshield in place. So we're going to install this other bracket on the other side over there, and we're going to get set up. The next step is to install some clamps up top here. We're going to go around for the ProR. They have to attach to that top bar because these weldments here on the side, these gussets, won't allow their standard clamps to work. So what they actually do is attach to the top inner bar here. So I loosen my roof up so I can slide those clamps in and maybe get some help. This would be a great place if you got a little help, because we get ready to go in with that windshield. There's going to be a lot going on, but so far so good. Tools used up to this point. 4mm runs all the hardware in these. Good set of side cutters, alternative lifestyle pliers to trim these seals. And as the tools add up, I'll keep you in the loop. Now, if you've got a setup like this on a ratchet, it makes it go a lot faster. But at the end of the day, just a good old-fashioned 4mm Allen wrench will do fine. You'll get the job done either way. All right, once you've got these, now it's important, keep these loose. All this stuff's gonna need to be adjusted. Now, in the instructions, they refer to this as the catch. And it comes packed, and it's part of the latch assembly. There'll be 4 machine screws and self-locking nuts. So I'm gonna hang these loosely on both sides. You can see this mount pad's where it's gonna go. So we'll get these hung in place as our next step as we move forward. All right, the next step is to get these clamps around that bar and the windshield up, because the hardware has to pass through. Let me see if I can get you through these clamps in that hole. I'm kind of doing this solo. It's Christmas right after, and the family is all together, and I was beginning to get a little cabin fever, a little stir crazy. So what I did is loosen my roof panel. I just stuck these blocks in, and well, it won't focus, but I got to get these clamps through that windshield. Well, in order to do so, I've got to get it up in place. So I'm going to worry with this a few minutes, but we are getting closer, folks, and Fluffy Bunny is going to have a brand new windshield. And man, I look forward to it. With cold weather, it is so nice having something to keep that wind out. So hang with us, we'll be back. All right, I put the wood blocks in, and it's hard to see, but I got the screws through the clamps right there. Problem I'm having is pushing the windshield up, getting that in position, and starting the nuts. So, guess what? I went and begged for help.
Hello.
Above average Pam decided to come out and give me a hand. So we're gonna do this. I think this is probably the most difficult part of it. It's just getting it in position. Now, if you didn't have a roof on the vehicle, of course, it'd be a lot easier. But anyway, me, above average Pam, Fluffy Bunny, we're gonna get together and make beautiful, beautiful windshield things happen. And we'll be back with you. All right, the next step is to assemble this bracket. And you see this little pinch plate assembly? We're gonna have the 2 screws with lock washers and flat washers. And the reason they do this, once again, you got this doubler, this gusset here. That don't exist on like the Pro XP, Pro S's, Turbo R's, all the other razors. On the ProR 4 it does. And if you look to the inside, you're gonna see where this is notched. Sorry for the crappy camera work, but what's gonna happen is this pinch bolt is gonna fit behind that, in that notch, and that allows this bracket to attach. That's how they, that's how they're able to do this attachment here, which is generally done with a clamp, but they're up here where this wide webbing's at, is through that slot and these pinch bolts. So I'll get that assembled, give you a picture. By the way, once again, Infinite Off-Road, I'm running all their lighting products. They don't send me free stuff. They don't send me money. I just like their stuff and their harnesses. But I'm going to get this installed. Of course, we'll adjust mirrors. We'll get everything set up. Keep all of this hardware loose, loose, loose. There's going to be a lot of fine tuning at the end, and it'll just save you some trouble. But as soon as I get this bracket installed, I'll be back with you. We're good.
All right. Zooming in.
This is 3mm. And what I'm going to do is loosely install, using that pinch, these brackets between the clamps here. Have you got that above average? Between these here and where to bolt through the windshield there, that secures top of this windshield. Now, it is not absolutely necessary, but a 3 and 4mm on a ratchet, or like this little Milwaukee, It's not an absolute necessity, but man, it's going to make it a lot easier. So I'm going to build up the other assembly. We're going to put in that slot. We are getting closer. This is good stuff. We're going to have a windshield, baby.
It's be so awesome.
No bugs in our teeth, no dirt in our eyes, no mud in our face.
My gosh.
Yeah.
How will we act?
Like we're rolling, because
Like
we will be.
We will be.
We will be. Fluffy will be like downtown.
Downtown.
Looking forward to it.
All right.
Wait a minute. There we go. Wait a minute. There we go. I'll figure it out. Nose bolts in just a little bit far, but it's going to work. That's really cool how they Polaris engineered that slot for this type of accessory to be put on. I'm not exactly sure yet how high this windshield, but the clamps are going to limit us, so all that'll. I know this will be where it's at. We'll adjust everything down low to be where it needs to be. But I'm gonna hang all this hardware in before I torque anything. That's neat. That's really straightforward. Like I say, 3mm, 4mm. Let me see. The nuts are, guess what, 10mm, and I actually have a 10mm socket. I hadn't lost it yet. Of course, the job's not over. Works.
Hang on. Okay, say that again.
I think this sequence might have been a little better, but it works out okay. All right, this is our latch assemblies. Now, we jumped off up there, come down here according to the instructions. So, all right, that's good enough to hold it in place. I think I might have done a little better sequence than that, but that's gonna work. The instructions state after we get these clamps and these brackets with those pinch bolts installed, we jump back down here. I don't know why we left up there yet, but there's a rhyme and reason for all. And these doublers are offset. See, they're not drilled to center to match that up, and we actually put that one on backwards, it looks like. Nope, it's stacked up just right with the edge.
Thank you.
So the narrow more, I'm sorry, above average Pam, you know.
I'm the one who pointed out they were off.
Hey, I am what I am. But anyway, your narrower side faces in. All right.
It wasn't necessarily upside down, it was up and down.
I've got to get that latch assembly, and I have no idea where I put it.
Right here on the tire.
Is it?
Right there.
Well,
Oh.
well, there's more of it. All right, I got to lift this out and pull this plastic back. I've been trying to leave that plastic on to the very end.
Because we don't want to scratch it. It's so pretty.
Yeah, I want it to last at least 10 minutes. By the way, they recommend, in case you were wondering, do not use waxes. They're not real big on using a wax. Now, for a long time on plexiglass and aviation, we've
Pause for thought.
all right, that's got to go to the inside, that's got to go that way, so that would have to go that way.
Got to.
All right, you ready? You got it?
I got this part. Am I supposed to be holding the screws or the window?
Well, I'm just asking if the camera's running or not.
It's been running.
Okay. Well,
You can edit it.
I don't know that I'll even bother much.
I don't care.
I just give them the straight stuff.
This is it. Unedited. Raw.
Yeah. The director's cut.
Director's cut.
Anyway, with plexiglass in aviation, often we'll use polishes to clean plexiglass. But you need, and I've for years run a wax, but you need to be careful. A lot of times we want to use these spray-on waxes Well, those waxes have a solvent in them that makes them liquid and runny, and often the solvent that's in that wax is actually harmful to the plastics. So I've used a paste wax for years to protect these acrylic surfaces. But they've got a coat on this that's hard. You don't want to use harsh ammonia. You don't want to use any solvents in cleaning it. But what Super ATV is recommending is nothing but warm soapy water. Don't wax it or anything. So anyway, if you do choose to use a wax, remember a paste wax, no solvents, lightly buff, and it kind of keeps a protective coating on these plastics. She's only new once. Started really nice, so we'll stop it right there. You got that other nut? We're gonna hang all this. I got a feeling there's gonna be some smooching around to get this thing to fit just right, and it's hard to see up under the edge of this roof, but we'll get it. Now, some of these washers come with a rubber backer on the backside. Remember, that always goes against your plastic. There's still 2 brackets in that pack. I have no clue. I have no clue where they go. The instructions don't call it out. They're like little doublers of sorts. They do not fit. Maybe somewhere else, but they definitely don't fit here. All right.
So what if we partially remove the film to add it? Is it then returnable? It's not anymore. He did it.
Oh,
He did it.
there it is. I can't wait. Let's get the inside.
Not returnable anymore.
Well, look at there. Look at there.
All right, this is the cleanest and the shiniest you're ever gonna see it.
Never be this good again.
Never, ever.
Okay, we're gonna start the adjustment phase now. So I'm gonna block our roof back up, and it appears this
'cause
corner
we
starts
lost
to go
one.
up. We'll start tightening down hardware, top down, making sure everything hinges and meets up nice. Then we'll work out our latch assemblies, get that torqued in place, roof torque back down, and then Bunny's ready to go.
Then we're gonna eat some enchiladas.
Oh, enchiladas. Homemade.
Homemade. Wow, that windshield's so clean, it doesn't even look like it's there, looking at it. However, the back one that used to be that way, definitely know where it is.
Too nice for our operation.
Too nice.
Way too nice for
It's
us.
crazy. Look how clean that is.
It is. It's beautiful. And the first thing I wanted to do was wax it. And they said no.
And they said, do not do
Do
that.
not wax it. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm going to start adjusting some things. How's that look? It's pretty good. Pretty good seal. I'll tell you what. It's going to be really, really nice when it's freezing cold and the wind's not blowing in our face. That I know for sure. Got to remember it's plastic, so we don't necessarily go tractor tight on all the hardware. Got to give it a break. All right, those are good. I'm gonna get these interior brackets. I think we're switching back to a 3mm on those pinch nuts. And that, oh yeah, see, it's sealing all the way around at the top. And that's what we were hoping for. Tell you what, just for grins and giggles, okay, I just wanted to stand it up, make sure nothing was binding. Now we need to switch back to the 4mm. And we got these, actually, we got a 10 millimeter.
I was just going to ask about the 10 millimeter. Where did it go?
You're not screwing me.
I totally am not.
You're screwing me.
I'm not.
All right. Above average. Look, I've been working.
This
on
is hilarious because
I've been working on stuff all day. You shouldn't do this to me.
I really do not have it.
Freaking 10
But I'm laughing because I was just going to ask when you were going to use it again.
All right. It for sure is not in my pocket.
There. Is it on the? Oh my gosh.
All I gotta say is if you hit it from me, this is fun.
I swear I did not have it from you. Wait, what's in the box?
Well, there's a bunch there, but we didn't have it in there.
You held it up and showed me. I have not lost my 10 millimeter.
Hey.
But on every job, in every shop, the 10 millimeter is the thing that goes missing.
Oh, God. No. You know, it seems like a feller that will work like I work for you, since I'm your guy.
You are my guy.
You would buy me a nice toolbox with an organizer.
With an organizer.
Yeah, all of it organized. Because when you're high speed,
There's a difference between with an organizer or all of it organized.
Well,
so
if
I can buy.
Listen, if I had an organizer, I would be organized. There's no doubt in my simple mind. All right, we'll be back when I find a 10 millimeter socket, for goodness sakes.
I said, is it the one on the wrench? And you said, no, baby.
I didn't see it.
And it was.
Listen.
It was the one on the wrench. And you should apologize because you accused me of hiding it from you. And I did not.
Listen, okay. I officially apologize. I am very sorry I ever questioned above average pay.
You are rolling your eyes. It is not heartfelt.
All I can say is you keep on. I'm doubling my labor rate to deal with the harassment that I'm getting on this job. Above average, Pam, you're creating a hostile work environment.
Am I? Should I leave?
It was so pleasant.
Would you like me to leave?
It was so pleasant. And you
With your
come up
busted fingers?
saying you're all stupid and stuff.
I never said you're all stupid.
You
and
didn't
stuff.
come directly out and say
I
it.
never even insinuated you were
But-
stupid.
We understood what you meant.
We
Yeah.
like you, yourself, and you?
Me and my three supporters out there, they know how I feel. They know. They've been there. Oh, this is tight.
What do I need to do?
Just stand there and be the rock of encouragement you have. Let's see if it at least like swings up.
Okay, keep your fingers off of it because it's clean.
All right, my fingers are off of it. See, it's comments like that. All right.
Well, this way I can get good, clean video through the windshield.
I mean, you trust me to rebuild engines, and then when I'm putting a piece of plastic,
It's the
on the car,
pretty
it's like,
stuff.
"Oh, put your fingers
It's
on
the
it."
pretty stuff.
Okay, what was I doing?
You making sure the woo happened.
Alright, we want to ensure that these brackets, when we close, puts a little pull against the windshield. So we got to rig it, but we can't get back to the hardware. So we're going to start in a default position, which is going to be all the way back, super tight. And then we'll adjust if need be. Hey, I need a 10 millimeter wrench.
I didn't touch it, see it, or ask about
That's fine. I got it. It's right here. Very light torque, plastic parts. Plastics. We don't want to get much above a quarter ugga-dugga. Hold that edge up.
Okay.
Or we shall break plastics.
You don't want to do that.
We don't.
Only been laboring about this decision since we got it.
Well, Super ATV ran a sale. You know, it was one of those that's just too much for plastics and some hardware. And they're like, but if you get it now, we're going to give you a code. And you know, it's late at night, you're tired, and you're like, it'd be so nice to have that windshield next time we're in the mountains. We won't be freezing to death. But God, that's still a lot for a piece of plastic. And then they send you you put it in the cart, and then I get buyer's remorse. As soon as I hit add it to cart, I get buyer's remorse. And so you leave it a few days, and they go, hey, would 5% more get you off your wallet, you top? And we did that several times, and I think they finally thought, well, if you don't buy it at this price, to heck with you. And they had a heck of a deal, so I had to. I can't have my lovely bride with bugs and dirt in her face. That's not cool.
Not cool.
So, anyway, windshield, it's bought, soon to be installed. It's going to be a good thing. And we still have the half windshield for summertime when it's brutally hot. And this is our wintertime thing. So, all right, let her close. Oh, isn't she lovely?
That whole top of that bracket just...
Yeah, it's all...
Okay. Okay.
See, this needs to twist, that needs to adjust. That's the reason you leave all this hardware loose until you get to this final stage. It prevents you from having to loosen a bunch of stuff back up. So, okay. So, we've got that. Did we tighten those? Yeah, I think we did. I'll double check, but okay, so we're gonna release there. That allowed these clamp assemblies to slide and get in place. That's what that was about. So now we got to finish tightening these clamp assemblies down. And that's 4 millimeter. And of course I got 3 on the tool.
Of course.
That's the way that works. Yeah, this seems to be a 3, 4, and 10 millimeter kind of operation here. Anytime I tighten a clamp like this, multiple points, just go back and forth. Walk it in evenly. Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. We're close. We're so close. All right, lower it. Let me check one more time. Bam! Just right. That's in good alignment. I'm gonna look at the gap on that clamp. When I get through torquing, I like to see them nice and even. Oh, guess what's next? Because these are torqued, those are torqued, these are torqued. We did torque these. This just got torqued. That's been torqued. We're down to it. We got one more assembly here. That is a right. You know how I know?
Because it says
Because it's got an R on it.
R.
That's the right hand gas prop. Well, guess what?
That's a right.
It's got an R too. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know, but I'm gonna install this. Let's see, where that seal, where that would be down in normal use.
Wouldn't that make the mostest of sense?
That way dirt don't naturally build up on that and wear that wiper out sooner rather than later. So there we have it. Now for the ultimate.
Make sure it still locks.
Oh, remember, we got to adjust these mirrors too. Infinite off-road. Seriously, folks.
We love those mirrors.
Bye.
We love those mirrors.
There's times when you just spend a few more dollars, even if it hurts, and forget about it. And their LED products, yeah, just let the budget take a hit where you don't buy them twice. All right, there is, hey, I'd like a little air to breathe. And that works pretty good.
Got a little spacing.
A little space. This is keep the cold out and keep the dust out. And I don't care for that at all.
I mean, there's some pretty big.
I gotta turn these gas props around. They're kicked out of alignment. I think they go to the back side. We'll make that adjustment and be right back. Tell the instructions are what they are.
They quit.
If that's the worst,
We got two rights.
if that's the worst,
We got two rights.
we're doing pretty good. I tell you what I do like about this one, a little better than the way it installed on the Turbo R. This actually kicks up higher than this bar, so you don't end up with a partially obstructed view. So that's kind of cool. All right, we're gonna adjust the mirrors, do our final adjustments on these, and I think that'll be it. I think we will have whipped this install. Maybe. We'll be back. We'll be back. Alrighty, we're down to putting seals so that we can seal up these air gaps a little better. Only one problem. And I ain't pulling this windshield back off, but it would have been nice to have put that in under there, but hang on. Check this out. Let's see. And I had wiped all these surfaces down earlier. We're gonna pick that up, run it good and straight. Look at that. And there we go. There we go. Now, we got a little bit left. What did I do with that piece? Oh, there it is. I probably could hunt a little better tool, but Nip-X, best pliers on the planet. They are awesome. Something is not letting my sticky. I may have to put a little heat on that. We got the mirrors adjusted. So it looks like everything's working good. It lined up really good. So I think we're at the last little bit of this deal. All right. Let's see. Bam. It's close. Do a little bit more. Of course, these seals will sort of take some shape. They need a little heat on them. But I'm gonna tell you what, I think this one actually fits a little better than the Turbo R did. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. I'm gonna finish cleaning Fluffy up. We gotta get her detailed. Pam's got a guy for that. And
Bam, there he is.
but overall, for the money, this Super ATV windshield, this is a ProR 4. Now, there's a difference between the ProRs and ProR 4s, and it has to do with that doubler on that cage. But it's the same windshield for the Turbo S, the Pro XP. I think the difference is the length here between the Turbo Rs. And this roof line, at least on this, you got a difference in length from here up to this bar. So just make sure you specify the right one. They'll send you one that fits. Now, come over here, check this out. I've been through the instructions several times. This is left over, and we cannot, I think they did that just to drive a feller crazy.
I mean, there's 4 nuts, 4 screws,
Bolts, those 2 plates.
4 holes for 2 plates.
Those 2 plates didn't align with anything.
So if anybody knows,
Hey, drop a comment, and if you're down here in the southeast U.S. and you're riding, let us know. Subscribe, like our little channel. We're just one average person and one above average person. Between the two of us, we're just average. We just love to have a good time and meet folks. So come out and join us. Alrighty, folks. We got the windshield in, mirrors adjusted. All the lighting is back dialed in that we had to take loose. I think we're pretty much ready to go. Windshield's working terrific, super clear. A little more cleanup work, and we'll be seeing you. We're looking forward to some riding. 2026 is going to be better than ever. We're bringing on some more ATVs, and we got some more ATV rides, and more North Alabama, Tennessee. We're going to try to kind of hang out, go into Kentucky. We got a lineup of stuff. We're working on it. This one's next. Honey Badger, she's been awesome. And we've got some little bit of accessories for her. She just watched Fluffy get a windshield, so she's expecting something too. But anyway, thank you guys, man. It's been awesome. The comments, the people I've met. We enjoy this. We enjoy meeting you. We enjoy riding with you. So all the best. We look forward to seeing you.